Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Jessica Abernathy, and with me today is Tricia Montgomery, and you are listening to Pets Are Family. Hi, Tricia.
Hello. Hey, how you doing? How's Brutus?
He's doing good. He's downstairs right now. I can't. He likes to bark at me right now. He's sassy. He's very sassy.
Okay, so you've had like 2 full weeks with Brutus. What are some things that maybe you want to point out for first-time pet owners, pet parents?
Well, it'll be 2 full weeks this weekend. So,
Okay.
But I've had, it takes a good week for them to depress, you know what I mean? So that first week, their personality doesn't come out. So after that first week, their personality comes out, and then you get the real puppy, you know what I mean? So Mr. Sassy Pants came out. So he and I have arguments on the regular. And
I like the name Sassy Pants.
Yeah, Sassy Pants and I have arguments, and he argues with me, you know, and he just looks at me and he doesn't argue and nobody else in the family but me. It's hilarious. He knows his name, but he has very selective hearing already. Okay. He has, let's see. He knows where the food is. He's a food hound. What else? I don't know. I mean, it's just been hilarious right now. Oh, and he has learned how to play certain people in my household.
I love that.
Just like a child.
So if there was one thing that you wish you would have done when you first brought Brutus home, what would that have been?
Oh, I don't think I've wished I would have done anything different yet. Not yet.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not yet. Not yet. Because he's too little. I mean, we're working on getting into puppy class. That's the next step. So we go to the vet. We go to the vet today for a second round of boosters. And then we're getting into puppy classes. You know what I mean? And that's more for us than him. Yeah. He's smart enough that he'll get it, but we need the training to make sure he stays trained. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, it's your training those. And you guys took an outing last week. Didn't you guys go out with him last week? How did that go?
It was interesting. But I know that we need to take him out sooner than later to get him socialized. Yep. And get him used to riding in a car. So we took him to a brewery. Of course we did. You know what I mean? Of course we have to go have beer with him.
Why not?
Why not? Right? I don't live on a beach, so we took him to a brewery. He did okay. The car was he did not like being, in his section. He was like upset that he couldn't be with, up front. We got to the brewery. It has a huge backyard. It's great. He did great with the humans, you know what I mean? He was a little hesitant with the other dogs, which was interesting to me because he was like, he doesn't know how to play yet. So he barks at them and he likes trying to play with them, but he doesn't know how to play yet. So he's just like, ow, 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 like a little dog. And the other dogs are like, what do you want? They're looking at him. Like, what do you want, dude? So it's cracking me up. But everybody that walked by, they were like, he was like, whoa, come love on me, So that was funny. Yeah, so he did really good.
I'm very excited. I can't wait to see him grow up. I'm so excited for you. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to say, we're going to do videos when we do doggy training so that way we can post them and show people how bad I fail. Not him, how bad mom fails. So that way you can learn from my failures.
Well, I think failures are good because if you don't, then it's like picking yourself back up and understanding what did I do wrong? What are the challenges? How can I do better? That's an opportunity. It's not a failure. It's an opportunity. Yeah. At least that's the way I look at mistakes. I agree.
Yep.
So I am traveling next week. I'm on my way to the Humane Society, United States HSUS Animal Care Expo. And a couple things going on there. I'm really excited about this. We at Mrs. March have a new friend and partner and supported by a beautiful organization called Farm and Yard. And they're based out of Australia. And lots more going on with this organization, but they're supporting Moose's March. And they invited us to the Animal Care Expo with them. And so Moose's March will be there. We're going to be having our Frisbees. We're going to be having all kinds of information to pass out. Booth number 520 at Animal Care Expo at HSUS. For those of you who don't know what Animal Care Expo is in HSUS, of course, it's Humane Society of the United States, and every year they host an Animal Care Expo. And so animal welfare organizations from across the country, represented in all 50 states and even abroad, they'll come to the show and to the expo to learn more about, different from transportation to saving techniques to animal welfare. All kinds of different sessions are going on. I actually am going to be honored, I have to say this, honored to be hosting a roundtable discussion, and it's called Unleashing Potential. And that's talking about cooperation within the pet industry and animal welfare. And so I'm going to be hosting that on Thursday and on Friday, 2 sessions for a roundtable discussion. I'm really looking forward to that. But I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic for us to be in the animal welfare community for Moose's March. And again, thank you, Farm and Yard. I can't thank you enough for that beautiful opportunity. But we're going to be there, and we're going to be talking about Moose's March because, as most people know, or if you don't know, what Moose's March does, we go into underserved areas and we work with veterinary clinics and animal welfare organizations, and we provide free pet cancer testings to people in underserved areas. So, for example, we're going to actually be in Columbus, Georgia, and we're working with a beautiful organization by the name of Animal SOS and Uptown Veterinary Clinic. And we're going to be doing a senior day to where we're going to be testing all of the senior dogs for cancer. And then now also working with Auburn University and providing care for those that may have that diagnosis and providing funding to help them. But we're really honored and privileged to do that through our friends at Volition Veterinary and Farm and Yard to have this beautiful opportunity. As we go forward with Moose's March, we're also looking for ambassadors, people who can spread the word about what we're doing and educate people. Our goal with Moose's March is early detection and getting to a point where that every pet has it, and it's as simple as a blood test. I mean, so you're drawing blood, and then you're drawing like an extra 10 milliliters, I believe, and they get diagnosed for this. And so it's the new Q test. It's the only one that's FDA approved on the market, and they're really the beautiful work that they've done at Volition Veterinary and Tom Butera and the people there. But we're really excited about that. Booth number 520 at the HSUS show. I'm going to be there. We're going to be there with the Farm and Yard team again, and I'm going to be posting videos, doing videos, maybe doing some live streams, hopefully talking to the great people at HSUS. Amanda Arrington is the one who runs Access to Care program. And so she actually helped create the Pets for Life program, hoping to get an interview with her. Linda Baker, we're going to be going to the Access to Care at the big dinner. Dr. Kane Stewart is going to be there. He's the one who has Project, I think it's Street Vets. And so he goes in on the homeless of the streets, and he provides care and vaccinations for everyone. Damon John's going to be there talking about innovation within animal welfare. A lot more focus is coming on animal welfare, and I'm so excited that the pet industry and the veterinary profession, and we talk about the trifecta. You've got the pet industry, the veterinary profession, and animal welfare, and how they're all coming together and really trying to provide solutions and for the crisis that's going on within animal welfare and organizations, because they are indeed in crisis. The friends at Farm and Yard are coming up with some beautiful solutions for those. I can't talk about that right now, but there's a lot more that we're going to be having Adam Fowler on our podcast with us in a couple of weeks or so, talking about all their efforts. for animal welfare and their commitment to that as well. So introducing a lot of things there, but just privileged to be able to attending that conference. And I think next week you're going to be taking this on your own, Jessica. And I think we've got a special guest coming on next week. I think that's going to be our friend Leroy. Is that correct?
Yep. I think I'm going to tape it at his house.
Wow.
I might do it with him sitting right next to me. I thought, why not? So
I love that.
Yeah,
I'm excited because you know what? Some of our most viewed segments, besides Devin, was Leroy.
Leroy's our biggest pitch hitter for both of us. So I'll lend him out when I can't be around. I'll give him to you too.
I love him. And then something else we've got going on, June the 6th, guys. We have a special webinar coming up on navigating through pet loss and grief. It's going to be sponsored by, or really hosted by, Moose's March. But we're really, really excited about that. And again, it is supported by our friends at Farm and Yard. But we are talking about grief and pet loss. That's going to be June the 6th at 7 p.m. And we're focusing on three things. It's going to be understanding grief, anticipatory grief, and the guilt that is associated with grief. Colleen Rowland will be with us, the president for the Association of Pet Loss and Bereavement, and Dr. Nancy Corrado from Pet Loss and Bereavement in Chicago, who's been on with us before. So that's June the 6th. So we have a lot of things going on here. We also have like a Father's Day contest coming up. Yeah. So fun stuff.
I was going to say, and I'll post the links for everything. You know what I mean? You're going to be live streaming from the conference, and that's all going to be on the Moose's March pages. So if you want to see, if you want to watch Tricia, make sure you like Moose's March on Facebook, Instagram, and all that fun stuff, because that's where you're going to find it. You know what I mean? We're going to have the webinar. We're going to be posting that on both channels because we're going to make sure that everybody can come watch that. So you can do that. The Father's Day giveaway is going to be mainly here, but we're going to post it on all the channels because we want, fathers of pets are everywhere. So we want to make sure anybody can do that.
And the webinar. Fathers always fathers get like the short end of the stick, don't they? I think they do, always. Just because it's all about moms. But it should be about the dads too, because they do a lot of work too. So.
Yeah, they do. You know what I mean? I'll give you that. They do a lot of work. They're like the hidden gems behind the scenes. That's what they are. You know what I mean?
They definitely are. And we've got a great partner in Forged Informed because they've been helping us out with this contest. And so a massive shout out to Forged Informed. Love you guys. Love Wayne and Jennifer. You guys are just absolutely outstanding. And thank you to everybody who's supported us and been with us. We're going on year 2 now, and we're learning as we go, and we have fun, right? And I can't wait. This is a great year. This is just a great year for us, and it's going to continue to be, and a lot of things coming up, and we can't wait for you all to share with us on this journey.
I know, right? I'm excited about it. So I'm excited for you to share all that, and then we're home for a little while after that. We
are. I cannot wait. It's nice to just stay for a little bit. Nice to just stay because you've been on the go. I've been on the go. You're going to be traveling, actually working remote out of Minnesota. I think that's in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Yep. So, I'll be there for the first part of June. Woohoo! So we'll see what that's going to be like. So that then we could do. I'll be doing like snippets of traveling with Brutus. That's what we're going to do. Traveling with
love that.
A 3-month-old puppy.
I think that's great, though. And I think that you're talking even about bringing Brutus to Super Zoo with you. Is that correct?
We're talking about it. We have to see. You know what I mean? We got to see what he did really good on the airplane ride to Chicago, but we got to see what it's like to get him back out there.
I would imagine he's kind of exhausted from that too. So, oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like Jessica, his little personality's come out. So we'll see.
Jessica, I love you. I'm so excited to see where we go. And you Take care. And guys, thank you
I
all
will.
so much for being with us on this podcast. Pets are family. And let's continue to watch and see what's going on.
All right. Have a great time next week. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, babe? And we'll talk to everybody next week. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Pets Are Family. You can find us on all the channels now. Yes, all of the channels now. So make sure you share us with your friends, your families, and your coworkers, and anybody that has a pet. Make sure you like us, give us your feedback, tell us if anything that you want us to talk about, all that fun stuff. You can reach me at jessica@petsourfamily.net or Tricia@petsourfamily.net. Thank you for everything that you guys do, but make sure you like us, subscribe, check us out on YouTube. You can always see what we're up to. And we want to thank all of our sponsors, all of the people that support us. We love every one of you, and we can't thank you enough. And remember, check out Moose's March, moosesmarch.com, moosesmarch.com. Come check us out. Talk to you guys soon. We'll see you next week. Bye.